In the winter of 1959, a group of 9 young hikers set out on an expedition into the remote Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. Led by Igor Dyatlov, they were experienced, adventurous, and determined to conquer the treacherous slopes of Kholat-Syakhl, or as the Mansi tribe called it, Dead Mountain. But this journey would lead them to a fate more horrifying than they could ever imagine. A fate that remains shrouded in mystery to this day. The hikers were all students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute, skilled in mountain trekking and survival. Their goal was to reach Otorten, a peak that few dared to climb. On January 27th, they began their journey. Diaries and photographs recovered from their cameras showed a group full of laughter, camaraderie, and excitement. They were young, fearless, and ready for adventure. But their spirits would soon be tested by forces beyond their comprehension. On February 1st, the group set up camp on the slopes of Kholat-Syakhl. Despite the fierce winds and sub-zero temperatures, they pitched their tent on an exposed mountainside, perhaps to test their skills or to avoid the dense forest below. It would be their final camp and the site of an unspeakable tragedy. When the group failed to return, search parties were dispatched. What they found defied all logic. The tent was torn open from the inside, as if the hikers had fled in panic. Bare footprints, some barefoot and others wearing only socks, led down the slope into the forest. But what awaited them in the snow was even more horrifying. At the edge of the forest, searchers found the first 2 bodies under a tall cedar tree. They were barefoot, dressed only in underwear, their hands scraped raw as if they had tried to climb the tree in desperation. Nearby, remnants of a small fire struggled against the snow. But the mystery deepened as more bodies were found, scattered across the mountainside in strange, twisted positions. Some had broken bones, fractured skulls, and internal injuries with no external wounds. One was missing her eyes and tongue. The official cause of death? Hypothermia. But what had driven them to such madness? The Soviet authorities declared the cause as an unknown compelling force. But the mystery only grew as theories emerged. An avalanche. Yet there were no signs of one. Military testing. The area was known for secret missile tests, and some hikers' clothing contained traces of radiation. Others believed they were driven to madness by infrasound, low-frequency winds known to induce panic. Some even suggested extraterrestrial encounters, citing strange orange orbs seen in the sky that night. But the truth remained elusive. The Soviet government sealed the files, labeling the case classified. Families were left with more questions than answers. Rumors of a cover-up grew, and the site became known as Dyatlov Pass, a place of fear and fascination. In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the case, but their conclusion, an avalanche. Yet the evidence contradicts this, leaving the mystery unsolved. Today, the Dyatlov Pass remains a place of dread and intrigue. Hikers still visit, but the air is heavy with unease. What truly happened that night? Why did 9 experienced hikers flee into the snow, abandoning their only shelter? What unseen force drove them to madness and death? The answers lie buried beneath the ice, shrouded in snow and secrecy. The winds still whisper through the mountains, carrying the echoes of a mystery unsolved, and perhaps unsolvable. The Dyatlov Pass Incident remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. Will we ever uncover the truth? Or will it remain frozen in time? Subscribe for more real horror stories and unsolved mysteries from around the world, if you dare to seek the answers.